So that was that was one race of Spain, which was actually exciting. Normally, people say that the Spanish Grand Prix in Formula One is not as exciting, but this year it was, mainly because of the regulation changes regarding the car. Um, with less drag. I will link a description down below of another YouTuber who I watch quite regularly, who I'm also subscribed to. It's a group of people who know a lot of things about Formula One and explain a lot of things about Formula One in the form of funny videos. So if you want to get to know Formula One better, then go to their channel. They their videos are cool. They also do live watch-alongs as well. I've watched one which was the first time they went to Turkey in the time that I was alive. So basically 2020. They went there. I watched the qualifying watch-along. They do that all the time. They don't have the rights to broadcast the qualifying themselves, but they are allowed to do like little watch-alongs. And I'm planning to do one as well someday, hopefully. But yeah, welcome back to another video. My name's NewFlowerGirl, you can call me Demi, and we're back with another Aftertalk. We're going to be talking about Formula 1 2022 Grand Prix of Spain. Yeah, it was a good one. And because this was the only race this weekend which I was watching, like Formula 1 MotoGP, I'm going to be going through free practice 1, free practice 2, and so on, all like the sessions. Because I've got to fill up the time. And I've got a few memes. One of them is actually not a meme, but kind of funny too. And someone on Discord also said one, so I will be going there too to show you guys. But it will be in Dutch, so I will describe it. It is on Discord then. But anyway, free practice 1. Well, not a lot has happened, other than Nick de Vries and Yuri Vips got their exclusive Formula 1 debut. Yuri Vips actually didn't get to do a lot of laps. Nick de Vries actually did. He was 4th at some point, which was really good. Robert Kubica as well. Robert Kubica is the test driver of Alfa Romeo. So yeah, he got to do his thing. The top time of free practice 1 was 1 minute 19.828, was set by Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari, and the second was Carlos Sainz with a difference of 0.079 seconds, sorry. And then in third, Max Verstappen with a 1 minute 20.164. I get numbers confused all the time. I'm so sorry. Yeah. There wasn't a lot that happened. More like cool slow-mos of people doing things. There wasn't anything, like, there wasn't a crash or anything. I do know, in FP2, which I didn't actually fully watch because I was walking my dog, Valtteri Bottas had a crash. Or he had something, I don't know. But the top time was from Charles Leclerc again, with a 1 minute 19.670. George Russell in P2 behind that with a difference of 0.117 seconds. And then behind that is Lewis Hamilton with a difference to George Russell of 0.087. The Mercedes are fast in the straight line. They're at Barcelona. It's like Barcelona has like one very long straight. It's really cool. Yeah, and then the test drivers were out there, weren't in the session, so Guan Yu Zhao got back in, Alex Albon and Checo Perez. And I'm wondering why Lando is at the bottom, but I think he had an issue with the car. Yeah, he had an issue with the car, yeah. Then again, I didn't watch it fully. So yeah. FP3, I know that from there, I didn't watch it because it was on Saturday. I was working at work, walking my post. I saw on Instagram that the brakes of Mick Schumacher were super hot. They were legit on fire. Pierre Gasly actually didn't do a timed lap. He actually did one lap. I'm like, why? What happened to you, Pierre? Then the fastest time there was Charles Leclerc with a 1 minute 19.772. Max Verstappen is only Max Verstappen in P2 was only 0.072 seconds behind that, and George Russell was behind Max with 0.076 in P3. So yeah. Now we're gonna go to Q1, which I actually did watch. I was like 7 minutes before qualifying started. I got home from work. I was so timing it. I was like kept looking at my watch, like, what time is it? What time it is? Okay, I need to go now. I need to speed up. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I got home. My sister was there. She opened the gate, and she helped me get my bike in. And I was like, I made it! Like, I was legit like that. I was like saying, I made it. No joke. And I had to sprint up to get changed. Because I was having like long sleeve clothes, and yeah, I was sweating a lot. And it's windy outside now. You guys can't hear it because my window's closed, but it's windy. Yeah. Q1. The people who got eliminated were Nicholas Latifi, Alexander Albon, Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso, and Sebastian Vettel. There's been a thing going on with the Aston Martins, which I do need to explain. They look so similar to the Red Bull of this year. In theory, they thought that it was faster, but in reality, it was not. They were eliminated in Q1. Both drivers, so yeah. Charles Leclerc topped the timesheet in Q1 with Carlos Sainz behind him, and then Max Verstappen as well. Q2. Max Verstappen topped the timesheets this time with Carlos Sainz behind him and George Russell in P3. The eliminated people: Guan Yu Zhao, Pierre Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon, and Lando Norris. Now, there's been a thing going on there. Originally, when the flag fell, Lando Norris was in P10, or was in the top 10. Mick Schumacher was then 11th. The time before, the last time before Lando Norris's fastest time, second fastest time, was P11. Lando's fastest time got scratched due to track limits. But the thing is, they were so minimal. The stewards or the FIA TV thing only gave us one view to look at, and I have my doubts as in if it was track limits or not. But then again, P10 for Mick Schumacher, his first Q3 appearance ever in his 2-year career, or in his second year in Formula 1. I mean, you know, you've got to be proud of yourself. And also Kevin Magnussen. I almost said Kevin Schumacher. I am not there with my head again. But yeah. Both Haas drivers in Q3. I mean, that's just crazy. I think the last time when a Haas got into Q3 was 2019 in Austria with Kevin Magnussen. I almost said Kevin Schumacher again, with Kevin Magnussen. and they had a grid penalty of 5 spots because of an engine change, and Schumacher placed his car in the 5th spot, so he would ultimately be P10, but in the race the car was like shit. Sorry. I'm just taking what I saw on Drive to Survive, the dramatic part of it. But yeah, Daniel Ricciardo out-qualified his teammate. So yeah. It's just like a P7 there. Yeah. Q3. The important part. Well, P10 for Mick Schumacher, P9 for Daniel Ricciardo, P8 for Kevin Magnussen, P7 for Valtteri Bottas, P6 for Lewis Hamilton, P5 for Checo Perez, P4 for George Russell, P3 for Carlos Sainz, the home hero, one of the 2 home heroes. The other one got eliminated in Q1. P2 Max Verstappen, and P1 for Charles Leclerc with a spin before he could start his first lap. He actually did only 1 lap. Yeah. He did only 1 lap in Q3 because he spun and then he had to leave. And then the grid went as followed. The front row was Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. Second row, Carlos Sainz and George Russell. Third row, Checo Perez and Lewis Hamilton. Fourth row, Valtteri Bottas and Kevin Magnussen. Fifth row, Daniel Ricciardo and Mick Schumacher. Sixth row, Lando Norris and Esteban Ocon. Seventh row, Yuki Tsunoda and Pierre Gasly. Eighth row, Guan Yu Zhou and Sebastian Vettel. Ninth row, Lance Stroll and Alexander Albon. And on the 10th row, Nicolas Latifi and Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso changed his engine and took a grid penalty. So he starts at the back. The race! Well, it was... wow. At the start, it was just chaos. I mean, not chaos as in Moto3 chaos, which is quite a sight. If you want to know what kind of chaos I'm talking about, there was once this race in Moto3 in Le Mans, where on the second lap of the race, like almost the entire field just crashed because it was so slippery. There was oil on the track from a crash that happened a lap before that. And only like a small group of all the drivers stayed on their bike. The rest just crashed. Like even the guys who won like the most races, who were the most experienced, they were in the gravel trap. And like the least experienced some of them were in the gravel, some of them stayed on their bike because they were at the back and saw what happened, so they were like, I'm not gonna go there. There were 2 DNFs. Charles Leclerc, unfortunately, I mean, it had to happen. He didn't crash. There were no crashes. His engine just gave up. And recently Ferrari brought out the news that it was due to overheating. I mean, it was super hot there. It was like near 40 degrees Celsius. More like 35, but whatever. And the second DNF is Guan Yu Zhou, who also had an engine failure. There was chaos at the start of the lap with Kevin Magnussen and not Lando Norris, but Lewis Hamilton. They collided. Hamilton got a puncture. Magnussen dropped back to the bottom of the grids, and yeah, craziness. Then a few laps later, Hamilton said on the team radio, maybe we should save this engine. And that's basically some kind of code language for saying to retire. I mean, you can't do that. No. That is not fun. Mick Schumacher kept dropping in and out of the points. He ended up in a solid P14. Lando Norris, he has been diagnosed with tonsillitis, which is something that a YouTuber I watch, as Major, had surgery on. Yeah, it's something with the throat. He got diagnosed after the race. And I think he will get surgery on it. Probably not this week. Probably like somewhere like in a summer break. Because she needs to like let it rest. For like a few weeks, possibly 3. And you're only allowed to eat like ice creams or something. I don't know. I mean, I've never had it. My father's sister had it. Yeah, it was not fun. The winner of that race was Max Verstappen. In P2, it was Checo Perez securing Red Bull's second 1-2 of 2022. And George Russell in a P3. And there is a pattern here, because this is the 6th race of the Grand Prix of this week of the season. Look at all the results of George Russell. Bahrain, P5. Saudi Arabia, P4. Australia, P3. Emilia-Romagna, P5. Miami, P4. And now Spain, P3. So theoretically, in Monaco he would finish P5. I'm just saying. I'm just going to go by order of the pattern there. Lewis Hamilton actually finished the race in the points because his engineer said, let's not do that. Let's not retire. But let's finish the race. There are points to get here. Well, there you go. You just got P5. With a car who is as fast AF on the straights. And it's also worth a mention that the DRS failed numerous times for Max Verstappen during the race. I believe it was due to the heat. Like, a lot of things were happening due to the heat. But I don't know. Yeah, I think the fastest lap went to... I think it's there. Fastest lap went to Checo Perez with a 1 minute 24.108. Yeah. There's been a back and forth battle going on between like Mercedes and Red Bull for the fastest lap. Yeah. But let's go to the standings because we have a new championship leader, and that's Max Verstappen. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Yeah, that's not much to go off. Yeah. Championship leader, Max Verstappen in the 6th Grand Prix. Basically, on the track where he first got his first Formula 1 victory. When he got promoted to Red Bull Racing, it was amazing. So now we're going to go and have a look at our memes. I'm thinking I have those follower goals up again. Yes, we'll just get rid of them. So, I don't have the sounds on for you guys, but still. Okay, the first thing we're going to look at is, I think this one. I don't know. Do all the dogs bark in the same language? Or do different dog breeds... Oh, wait. I don't know how to... Oh, I don't know how to read... Do I read like this? Or like this? I don't know. Do all the dogs bark in the same language? Charles. Or do different dog breeds bark in different languages? WTF. think this in a video. Yeah. This one is funny. You know the meme where from Spider-Man, where he takes off his glasses and puts it back on and sees clearly? Well, when you take off your glasses, it looks like this. When you put your glasses on, it looks like this. I can't unsee it now. Help me. It's called Grill the Grit, not Roast the Grit. Lando Norris is a lot taller than his friends think. I'm 183 on a good day. That's basically from a video where they had to guess the driver's length. How tall the drivers were, and there was one moment in that video which I can't stop talking about, and it's with Lewis Hamilton. It was like saying like Esteban's like way up here, and he yeeted the magnet with Esteban's name on. He did it over the board because like Esteban is so tall. He's the tallest driver out there, like nearly 2 meters. The last one is this. If you can guess what is wrong, comment down below saying I know what's wrong. If you got it right, well, if you have to DM me on Discord what is wrong, or like on Twitter or anything, Instagram. Just DM me wherever you're watching or wherever you follow me on. Just DM me what you think is wrong with this image or what is wrong with this video. Okay? I know what's wrong with it because I've watched it once and I was like, yeah, that's wrong. Because it's like imprinted in my memory. But yeah, here we go. If your friend can't tell you what's wrong with this vid, they owe you food. So you guys owe me food if you get it wrong. Now tell me guys what you think is wrong with this video. Okay? Tell me what's wrong with it. But yeah, that's it. I've gave myself the challenge to name all the Formula 1 Grand Prix in order of when they are gonna be or when they happened. So let me just quickly open this. No, wait, let me open this. Quickly have a look at it, then I'm gonna close it. And I'm gonna name them all. Okay? The winter tests do not count. I'm not going to say the Russian Grand Prix because that one has been withdrawn because of what's happening there. I think I know it all. I mean, I have a lot of trouble with like the last part. Okay. Here we go. Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Miami. Dang it, wrong already. I've butchered it already. Okay, restart. Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Imola, aka Emilia Romagna, Miami, Barcelona, Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, United States. No, not United States. What is wrong with me? Okay, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Imola, Miami, Barcelona, Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, UK, Silverstone, France, Austria, Hungary, then the summer break. Then it's Belgium, the Netherlands, Monza, Singapore, Japan, Mexico. No, that's wrong. Instead of Mexico, it's the USA, Austin, Mexico, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. Let's see if I got it wrong. I'm not sure about France, Austria. It's Austria, France. So I almost got it right. Yeah, I need to learn on that a bit more. Wait, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to do it correctly this time. One more quick look. There we go. Okay, swap. Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Imola, Miami, Barcelona, Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, United States, Austria, France, Hungary, the winter break, Belgium, Zandvoort, Monza, Singapore, Japan, United States, Mexico, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. So yeah, that's it all. I've done the challenge. Now I need to find a different challenge to do to keep me busy from things, to keep my brains busy. But yeah, that's it for today's video, for today's Aftertalk. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a big fat thumbs up. Also, comment down below what you think was wrong with that last clip of the Max Verstappen pole lap of Jeddah. One thing, you cannot look it up. You can't look up what the original clip was, because that's cheating. You have to do it fully by memory or just checking what was wrong. What's wrong with it. So yeah. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video. But that's it from me for now. I said that in a complete wrong order. But yeah. I shall see you guys in another video. Bye!